Hey everybody, Goosebumps are Dummies here, legally on paper given a birth name, and today I am going to be reviewing Slappy New Year for, well, the new year. It is officially 2025, and we can finally leave the shitty year that was 2024 in the dust. We had so many bad memes and brain rot, Ski Buddy Toilet, the low taper fave meme got revived, and all those horrible things that we don't want to hear, alright? Ohio died when 2024 came in, and now let's hope Skibidi Toilet dies when 2025 comes in. I haven't heard the word today until I said it. So, fuck you, Ski Buddy Toilet. And actually, we have a lot to look forward to this year. We have Goosebumps The Vanishing, which comes out in 10 days. I am over the moon excited. I'm going to be reviewing that day one. I'm going to be talking about the episodes. We have a whole bunch of new books. We have a Haunted Ink Activity book. We have a new novel. We have 2 new House of Shivers books and more. I am very excited to see what we get this year for Goosebumps. But for now, let's just kick off the year with a fitting book review, Slappy New Year, which also doubles as a Christmas story. So pretty darn cool. So yeah, this is one of my few Arc 2 reviews as of now, because I've only reviewed 3 of Arc 2, and I believe there's like 9-ish books. Less actually, there's 7. Yeah, I just haven't touched this arc a lot, really, so I'm hoping to touch it more this year. I mean, I definitely will finish it by the end of the year, but hopefully sooner than later. So yeah, let's jump in. And now for the blurb. Did you think Slappy here is talking? No. Ray Gordon loves to scare his younger brother, Brandon. It's not hard considering Brandon is terrified of everything. Loud noises, roller coasters, and especially the wooden dummy Slappy that Ray got from Jonathan Schiller's Horrorland gift shop. In order to throw his big New Year's Eve party, Ray's parents make him promise to leave Brandon alone. But strange, mean-spirited things keep happening to his little brother, and Slappy always seems to be around for it. Could those words Ray read out loud actually have brought the dummy to life? Ooh, scary. Yeah. It's good. It's one of the few times where I'm like, it has formula in there. It's not a banger, but actually, it's not bad. In fact, I give it about the same score as the first original OG Night of the Living Dummy. If you know what my score is for that, you probably know what my score is for this now. But yeah, this is good. It's a good book. Not amazing, but not bad. Not bad at all. Just like the book, my upsides are very simple, right? There's like 2 that really stick out. Starting off with the time frame that also contributes to atmosphere. It is Christmas/New Year's, and I think that is really cool. It's not like it's completely unique. We've seen this before in Goosebumps. We've seen wintry books without really being advertised as one, like Piano Lessons Can Be Murder. That one's a winter book without being heavily advertised as one. We also see books that are definitely advertised as one, like 12 Strings of Christmas. There's no one in that book. Big shocker. At least I think there was. But either way, they all have this winter or, late fall-esque atmosphere or whatever. In this case, also a New Year's atmosphere, which is really cool. I think it is super unique, and I like what it did for the book. It added a unique setting to a very, 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 very fucking typical Slappy story, right? I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. This is Slappy Story 101. This is like the manual on how to make Slappy stories if you ignore the Horrorland segment, which is actually quite good. Yeah, the Horrorland segment in here, I'll just jump straight to it now. It's really cool. There's something introduced about a testing area, which I thought was super unique and something we haven't seen before. There's a nice bumper car-esque ride, and it's good. It's just good nonetheless. Also, it's just a great Hall of Mirrors segment. So yeah, I think this is a very good Horrorland segment, though not the best I've ever seen, of course. But either way, it gets the job done, so I like it. And final thing, Slappy. I think he's a bit above average here, but nonetheless, he's still pretty much just Slappy. Only I like him here, because honestly, I don't hate Slappy in the books. I think his books is what ruins Slappy, not Slappy ruining his own books, alright? Usually when Slappy appears, I'm like, cool, Slappy's cool. Unless it's like Brian and he's trying to date a minor. But Slappy in here is quite good, and he has 2 great scenes, whilst one introduces a big issue I have with the parents, are both great, and that's the Christmas and New Year's scene, actually. Those holidays have great Slappy segments where Slappy's causing mayhem, and I think they're very fun. As well as, there's character development, between the main character and his brother. His brother kind of becomes less afraid of Slappy. He wasn't afraid. There's also a nice twist that I think is really good about how maybe the brother was pulling strings all along. Ooh, ooh. And, it's quite good. So yeah. It's a good story, nonetheless, even if I'm about to dunk on it for a few things. Alrighty, here we go. Y'all saw this one coming. I've already said this already now. This is very fucking bland. This is the most bland, uninspired Slappy story. It's just Slappy, but it's Christmas time. Holiday mood! And it kind of works that way, but it's still a Slappy story nonetheless. Like, I can't be like, oh, I love this. No, it's got all the things I don't love for a Slappy story, and that is how bland it is. You got the Slappy tropes. You got the Slappy tropes through the roof, and you got the Slappy story structure, which is something that I'm like, okay, let's get it over with. Move on the plot. Oh, I've seen this shit before. More pranks. Yada yada. Potato potato. You know, it's we've seen this before. Been there, done that. At least that's a personal issue. If you have not read Slappy books before, you will probably enjoy this a lot more. But I have read every fucking Slappy book known to man, so it's not fun anymore. But even then, it's like, okay, it isn't a great story structure. It doesn't work all too well here, but still, nonetheless, it's there, and I'm not a big fan of it. Now, let's get to the big issue, the parents. I never thought I'd be saying this, but they're fucking brain dead sons of bitches. Fuck these parents, and fuck them hard. For the parents of our main character, Ray Gordon, who is, funny enough, actually the main character of also Nightmare on Cloud Street. They're not the same person, they're just have the same exact name, which I think is funny. But to the parents of Ray Gordon, from Slappy New Year. Let me just put this simply. They're fucking retarded. Like, they're actually retarded. They seriously have mental problems. And they blame their kid for mental problems. So they have mental problems themselves. They see Slappy doing this shit, alright? This is literal broad daylight. Well, not broad daylight, but Christmas tree light in the house. And multiple witnesses and shit. Slappy's running around doing shit. He's causing chaos. And you're like, you there, sonny boy, you're behind me. Fuck you. For no fucking reason. It's almost mean-spirited in a way. It's just like, how are you so fucking retarded to not realize that your kid is not behind this? It's not that hard to figure it out. It's basic math. It's like 2 plus 2. It equals 5. We all know that. It's 5. And they can't fucking figure out. They think it equals like 82 or something. They're really stupid. They're really stupid, unlike me, of course, because I know what 2 plus 2 is. But yeah, jokes aside, they are really dumb to not be able to figure out that their kid is blatantly, obviously, not behind all this shit. They could have easily said, maybe the other kid, let alone he would have to be at 2 places at once to do a certain thing in this book. It's like, fuck that. Fuck these parents. They're fucking retards. They are actually retarded. Actually retarded. And it pisses me off. They are so dumb. I hate them. But aside from that, teleporting card. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get to my rating. I quite enjoyed this one. Not a lot. I don't think it's even average, but it's a little below average. 7 out of 10. Same score for the original Night of the Living Dummy, I think. Maybe 0.5 lower. Do I prefer this one over the OG? Actually, yeah. I fucking said it. I like this more than the original Night of the Living Dummy. Barely. Mostly because that one has a horrible, horrible, horrible set of twin characters. They're terrible characters. I'm not gonna not fucking hate them. They're annoying as hell. This book is pretty good. I lightly recommend it if you want to check out a Slappy story that isn't boring or anything, but it is very typical. Yeah. You know, it's playing it safe. It's just Slappy story, cool setting. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me what you think of this book down below. And Happy New Year! What are your resolutions? And I'll just make a few right now. I think I did this last year. We have Goosebumps resolutions for this channel on what items I want to get this year. And I actually completed my resolutions last year, which were get It Came from New Jersey and all the Black Spine GYGs, or just rather the whole set of GYGs, which I did! So awesome! I have them all now. Yeah, I actually have all 50 GYGs and It Came from New Jersey. So this year I want to get the rest of the Haunted Library, which I know I have one right there, but it's missing 2 of the books and the manual. But I really just want the other 2 books. And also the Goosebumps OG pinball machine, not the horror one, the one of Curly, Slappy, and all the other mascots. I want that pinball machine in the box, if not out of the box. I want to get it at some point. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.